In my life, I don't know why I keep streaming. It's like, does it really help me? No, I guess I'm not much of a horror game person, and I don't even know if this game even have any audio. But if it doesn't, then I have one ready. I also expect my dad to come into my room anytime to ask me about tomorrow because I'm going somewhere tomorrow with my friends, which I'm not looking forward. I mean, normally I would, but like, I don't know. I've been feeling kind of numb lately. Like, did I stream yesterday? I think I did. Oh yeah, I did. And well, you know, it was one of the better days I was feeling, and I don't know. I keep having manic episodes. It's not good. I don't know if they could even be called manic. It's like that one time where I have like a little moment of clarity, but not really. And I don't think I should be streaming anyways because wow, already a skipped frame. What the hell? What am I on even? Uh, well, it's probably fine. I'm not sure. Um, well, um, yeah. So, how about this game today? Because it was super cheap. um, Also, I talked to one of my friends today, like voice, and I feel like he sounds better. He sounds like he's doing better, um, than he did, which is good. Um, and well, and I'm not. And that doesn't bode well because I have to meet people tomorrow. And honestly, tonight I just oh no, there's someone watching. But maybe it could just be a bot. Be, I've been yeah, I think it's just a bot. It's fine. Anyways, oh no, it's it's not a bot. Okay, I don't know if this game will have any. Oh, I'll try to sound more upbeat. My friend said I sounded mad when I was talking to him. I'm not mad at all. This is how I sound on an off day, on a very off day. So, hi, very hazardous. Okay. So I thought, because it's Halloween. Also, it's my dad's birthday, but I haven't actually said happy birthday to him. But like, I don't know. He didn't say it on my birthday, so honestly, it's just a birthday. Um. Okay. So. I don't know. Oh. Uh. No, do I sound mad? I'm not mad, I swear. I don't know, I guess it's kind of a little tired, just mentally, because I didn't really do anything to justify being mad. I'm not mad, I swear. Yeah, it's just a birthday though. Like, I mean, right? I don't know. Um, yeah, anyways. Well, let's just play this thing. Um, I mean, we don't treat birthdays like it's a big deal in my family, so it's really not a big thing. Like, um, it's not like I forgot, but uh, well, okay. I'm just gonna stop talking and I'm sorry. So hopefully there is sound. I mean, there is music in this game, but if not, I have a horror music background um ready to play. If there's not, I'm gonna give it a shot first. Let's start from the beginning. Is there really no game, no sound? I turned it up all the way even. There's really no sound. Okay. Oh wow, look at my cursor. What's that doing? I mean, in it looks so weird. Okay. I'm gonna play a dark ambiance. Oh my god, that's so loud in my ears. Okay. This is a bit tiring for me, to be honest. No, I don't know. Okay. Temporarily, oh really? I mean, you're just getting older, but like it's just the one day that you're actually older. But technically you get old every day. So I don't know. Anyways, temporarily released from the shackles of the tiresome workday, you'd eagerly rush home. Shed your work clothes like a burdensome second skin and flayed off into the night to join friends for merriment and mischief. Those days are gone. Oh, the shift came on, slowly at first. Sharp pains, dizziness, restlessness, insomnia. Hey, is this what I'm getting? No, it's not really. But as... yeah, I don't know why. It's just in my stream. But look, the one that's... It's only when... Oh my god. It's only when I put it... yeah. I got a collection of like... Really... Let me just... No, I can't even... I don't know what to do here. Okay, what if I do this? Okay, there we go. Hopefully that's not gonna be that bad. Probably. I'm not sure. Tell me if you can't see anything. Tightened your grip within you. It became clear something was very wrong. Poked, prodded, examined, analyzed, a battery of tests, a gauntlet of medical pummeling and anxious uncertainty. And then the waiting. Yeah, because I, widen the screen that's capturing the game, so you don't have to see the psycho mouse. But if I, minimized it again, you'll see it. When the call finally came, you already knew the answer before the words rolled off the lips, rasping away on the other end of the line. Lost in an echo chamber, your mind parsed only snippets of the doctor's news, the ones that stung the most. It's terminal. Oh, a year left to live, maybe 2 at best. I'm so sorry. And then you're alone. Now time is your enemy, siphoning away the last of you with every passing moment, draining the light, the color from your world, leaving an emptying shell of aching hopelessness and dark anticipation in its wake. The clacking of keyboards, ringing of phones, and casual banter of clueless co-workers is a steady ache. It rakes at the frayed corners, pulls at the tattered edges of your weary mind. Weary? But a appointed hour has arrived. It dampens the din, if only for a short while. Tomorrow is another day, for them at least. For you, possibly. You linger for just a minute longer, letting the eager parade filter through the exit. I gotta say though, this music goes really well with this game, even though like it's not the actual game. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna play it again. But gosh darn, it is kind of spooky scary. I'm not really good at scary stuff, but The last to leave, you close up, lock the door, pull your overcoat tight around you. Spitting mist turns to a downpour well before you reach the dry sanctuary of the putrid subway entrance. The stairs are a descent into unpleasant smells and hustle near misses, as bustling crowds crush together to get to and from their mundane 9-to-5s. For a moment you miss that simplicity of routine, the promise of continuance. No, it's not. I don't know why, but this game doesn't have music apparently. So I got Um, Here, I'll link to it. I got this. It's supposed to run for 10 hours, but I'm sure there's gonna be some ads along the way. Um, yeah, it's the music from this video. I wanted to go for Spotify, but it's like, nah. YouTube has a better one, I guess. Anyways, standing at the edge of the platform, you look down at the electrified tracks. Wind picks up in the tunnel, signaling the rapidly approaching train. Your mind wanders. You imagine what it'd be like to be caught on the tracks right as the train comes barreling through at 60 miles per hour. Have you ever had those kind of thoughts? I always do. That is a beacon, drawing you ever closer. It swirls and dances on the sparking steel girders below. Teases and taunts only inches away. Come to me, whispers the siren call. It's not yet time. You take a few steps back from the yellow line. 20 minutes feels like an eternity in the packed subway car. Damp, sweaty, exhaustion and regret mixed with promise and delusion. A wagon full of cattle, oblivious, tuned out, numb. You know, with this game, you always kind of have to find if there's something else, but there's not. Stop by stop, the opening and closing of the door thins the herd. It's a welcome culling, a shifting of space, a loosening of knots. Soon you're the last and you can breathe easy again, but you still scan the car with a quick glance out of habit. One last time to make sure it's truly alone. Except you're not quite alone. There's a small leather satchel sitting on an empty seat in the far corner of the car. Glance around again, not trusting your wary eyes. There's still not a living soul save your own. The handrail is sticky with grime from the clutch of 1,000 dirty fingers. Filthy. You wince at its touch, but it offers stability as you work your way to the other end of the car towards the orphan satchel. How fast is the train going if you can't walk? Where did its owner go? The bag is weathered and worn. Some tired soul will no doubt be missing its contents together. A high-pitched whine pierces the air as the car rocks and rattles. The lights flicker. 32nd Street, it's your stop. Time to go. Oh, do you take the bag? Do you leave it there? Oh, obviously we have to take the bag. I'm gonna go in guns blazing. If anything, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go for that. Instinctively reach out and swipe the bag, figuring it's better off in your hands than left to wander the dark tunnels inside a giant metal beast alone. Thick, stale underground air turns cool and damp as you emerge. Yeah, it is. From the city's high-speed intestines and hit the noisy streets above. 340 steps later, you're at the door of your second-story apartment, fumbling the keys, muttering under your breath. The lock finally gives way. Peeling off your soaked coat, you drop everything on the table, kick off your shoes, and check your answering machine. You have no new messages. No surprises there. Ignoring the pile of unwashed dishes and the empty fridge, you sidle back to the bag and remember the bag. Inside the bag, you find an old book. The book is aged and weathered. Its cover is adorned with an ominous skeletal being. Oh, okay. That looks half human, half serpent. The title is written in a language you don't have the tongue to decipher. Open the book. You know, we gotta do it. Ooh! Okay. Unlocking the old book, you open the cover and flip through the dusty pages. The book appears to be blank. How odd. Hey, do you want to help make decisions, or do you want me to, steer the wheels? I mean, if you do, I'll definitely wait until that, but then it could be could be a while before you actually caught up in real time. So, tell me. Because it could be fun to play together. I always wanted to play stuff like this with people, but people I know don't actually like this kind of game too much, or they do, but they kind of like to play it alone. So, tell me. Anyways, Um, if it were me, I usually open to the first page because a random page or the last page is spoiler, and then like if it's a book, I want to read it on my own. So I'm gonna go to the first page. Ooh, the frail pages seem brittle to the touch, as if they're in danger of crumbling to nothingness. Yet your fingers resonate with an unknown energy. Oh, do I get to flip to everything? Okay. A random page then, and then we go to the last page. You flip to a random page and find nothing. Are your eyes playing tricks on you, or did you see the faint glimmer of words fading from view just now? Ooh, another random page. Flipping through the pages, a faint flicker of ink catches your eye. You flip back several pages to try and find it. Okay. After much searching, you uncover a page. It's okay then. It's fine. I'm just glad that you're here. Kind of. I'm not really good at horror games. But I kind of want to feel something. It's been a rough few weeks, I guess. A faint drawing of a keyhole sketch in pencil. You instinctively reach out a finger and trace it over the drawing. Sudden sharp pain, paper cut, spurs you to pull your hand away quickly. Looking down, you notice the keyhole sketch has changed into a fanged serpent. Whoa. Yeah. Spots of your blood dot the page. The room swims. You feel faint and disoriented. Your vision goes blank as you hit the floor. Sharp impact slams your temple, jolting your side. Oh! I didn't even get to read that! Since a raw white heat burning through your consciousness. Then empty space. Oh no! Did I get... You fall through the black void. No, I think I just entered the dungeon. Erasing the past. Erasing the future. Only the present. What is happening? Where am I? Who am I? What is this darkness hiding away inside me? And then a light. Whoa! Can you see it? Hold on, let me just... There we go. Okay. This looks weird. Okay. Yeah, have a good day at work. Yeah, I hope I feel better too. Maybe one day. Hopefully soon. Thanks for catching the stream. You awaken in a small chamber illuminated by the light of a single flickering torch resting in a sconce at the far wall. The sharp throb pulsing behind your eyes fades quickly, but an unpleasant chill is creeping in. You notice words scratched into the stone floor. Wait, there's an inventory? Ah, shit. Oh, I think they'll just... What is this? What does this look like? At this distance, the torchlight is too dim to make out what they say. Grab the torch from the wall, sconce, and take comfort in the subtle warmth it breathes across your face. You can now get a better look at your surroundings. Holding the torch closer to the floor, you can clearly see the inscription carved there. It reads, Chapter 1, Why the Walls Bleed. Bleeding walls. Fun. A heavy wooden door to the south appears to be the only way out of this pit. In or out of this pit. Another thing I was thinking about when I bought this game, I was like, hey, maybe this could be like my training for when we continue the D&D game on Saturday. Because, well, I'm not good at horror games. I never know what to do in those kind of situations. So, maybe I know better if I play these games. So, Oh! Maybe this is a map. You find yourself in a larger stone room that's cavernous and empty. The echoing sound of water droplets comes from a passage west, east, north, south, east, west. East, west. Okay, so west is here. You catch a whiff of something familiar, something out of place. Is that what? You also notice another passage to the east, as well as the door you just came through. I think it's either this one, or this one. What if I pick this one? Citrus. There's lemon here? I think some poisons smell of citrus, don't they? I'm not sure. Well, can't be bad. Let's go to the west. Yeah, I'm here now. The narrow corridor opens into a dead-end room that reeks of overripened fruit. You're blasted with a sweet pungent odor which nearly overpowers you. Looking around, you notice a viscous reddish substance draining out of several large round holes in the walls. This mysterious fluid drips down in a slow syrupy cascade, collecting in stone basins carved along the base of the wall. The only exit is through the passage you came in, to the east. Why the walls bleed? Let's find out. The sweet odor is emanating from this odd liquid. You decide to leave it alone for now. Exit through the passageway to the east. Smell of rotten fruit wafts in from the western passage. There's a patch to the east and an open door to the north. You return to the chamber where you first began. Oh, okay. Is there anything else that I can click? Well, I guess I have to go to the passage here. Pushing further into the unknown depths, your eyes pass tricks in the torchlight. What lurks in the darkness ahead, skittering away just beyond the glow of your torch? As you round the corner, you notice a small alcove in the passageway here. The corridor continues to the east. The northern passage leads around the corner back to the west. There's a large crack in the wall of the alcove. It's not big enough for you to squeeze through. Who knows what could be in there? Reach into the hole? It's always a bad idea to reach into holes you don't know what's in it. But you know what? Let's go for it. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die if I activate it. But you know what? Activate. You hear the rumble of grinding stone further ahead from the corridor to the east. Might have unveiled something bad. At the end of the passageway, a section of wall has shifted to reveal a hidden alcove. As you approach, torch held high, you see a monstrous form emerge from the darkness, lumbering towards you. It attacks. Fight to survive? Oh no, you encounter a stone lord. Can I defend? Oh no, look at this. Blood. You damage the stone lord. The stone lord is improper to strike. The battle continues. Attack. Can I not attack? Can I just... You critically damage the stone lord. Ooh! Can I even... But it said critical attack, but my HP is still only 9, so... There's really nothing else. That's interesting. Ah! Can I not? Can I just escape? No! You have slain the Stone Lord. To the west and the north. North? Yeah, okay, that's right. A pile of bones and skulls lay scattered across a large stone slab in the center of this chamber. Along the far wall, a series of sharp hooks dangle from the ceiling by chains. It's clear that much suffering befell the poor souls who met their fate in this place. Smears of their dry blood now darkened with time and decay, paint a macabre scene. Passageway extends to the west. The southern door opens into a long hallway. Let's see. The bones have been picked clean and show markings of being gnawed on. You notice 2 human skulls and mystery names. And find an old rusty knife. What about hooks? Can you imagine what it might feel like being strung up with one of these rusty things hooked to your guts, waiting to be eaten alive? Then you banish the thought from your mind. Southern door. Wait, oh. Okay. So west. I'm not pretty good at determining north, south, and west. The floor has collapsed in the hallway ahead, which is flooded with stagnant, murky water. On the opposite side lies an ornate door. You peer into its depths and wonder what might lie in waiting just beneath the shimmering surface. Chunks of rubble are crumbling off the side of the wall by the edge of the walkway. You pick up a fist-sized chunk of rubble and hurl it into the water. It splashes then sinks. The water's surface comes splashing to life as something makes quick work of the rubble. You quickly skirt around the edge of the watery corridor while the unknown beast is distracted. Oh, nice. Beyond the ornate door, you enter a nicer room. The stone is more chiseled and refined. Red tapestries hang on the walls, and the decor is a comforting upgrade from the dank, crumbling corridors you just crawled out of. 4 tall display cases are positioned around the fancy chamber. You also see a stairway leading to a door in the north, a smaller closet door to the east, a passage lies to the south. This is going back, so I think this one. Okay. At a cursory glance, the towering display cases appear to be filled with a greenish fluid. There's also something else inside them too. Display number 1. Preserved within the green fluid is a desiccated corpse that looks like it might once have been human. It's missing both arms. The body's one remaining leg is tethered by a chain, latched to the base of the display. The mouth has been crudely sewn shut. Desiccated corpse. Okay. And a cluster of worm-like creatures are floating out from the gaps in the stitching. Display 2. You find a wolf-like creature hanging upside down in the green fluid. Its poorly stitched stomach cavity has burst open inside the display with ropes of long, stringy worms floating out from it alongside its entrails. Looking more closely at the gruesome display, you notice the creature's eye twitch and blink. Ah! 2 severed human torsos have been stitched together in a gory mirror image at the waist. Ropey clusters of worms spilling out from the seam. These are effed up. This one is empty, drained of its fluid, and lacking a grisly companion within. Let's get to the closet door. Door's locked. Oh, there's only one way to go. You walk up the small stairs, open the door, and enter a sitting chamber. The clanking of chains draws you further into the room. Bound to the throne resting at the far wall of the chamber, you find a creature with the body of a man and the head of a bird. Oh, it's a kenku. It looks like, not really actually. How does a kenku look like? I'm not sure. I think it's just, or is it Aerocra? I think it's Aerocra. I don't remember how to say it. Aerocra, is it? There's also a large door to the west and a door you entered in to the south. As you step closer, the creature speaks with a slow, raspy cadence. I feel a presence. What is it? What is it? Oh, what could it want with me? Little me, shackled away in these filthy metal irons. Filthy little irons to hold my flesh and bone. It is a strange thing indeed. So very strange and fleshy it is. It reeks of otherworld, doesn't it? Yet there's a key here. Little me wonders why it stands there poised with some unknown purpose. The thump of its heart beats a hair faster now, doesn't it? Like the tap of ticking time. What manner of fluid flows beneath its skin, wonders little me. It's his breath is tinged with wicked curiosity. What oh what could it want with little me then? Does it seek to put the sharpness to my flesh and spill my essence to the floor? Let's take my shiny. Let's feed me the delicious sweet nectar I crave. I miss it so dearly. Or perhaps it has something else in mind for little me. Can I get your shiny? I don't think... Something else in mind? What else could it possibly want with little me? Free the bird creature? A wish to set me free? Oh yes! Yes! That is very good. What will you use to break the chains? The rest. The knife isn't sharp or strong enough to break the chain. You search around for something. Nothing yet. Search more. Search more. Oh. Reach out to test the strength of its chains and the creature gets anxious. Oh. A large rock. Until it finally snaps. Oh, please don't let this one murder me or something. Sudden flurry of excitement washes over the creatures. It frees little me. What a delight. Then it looks up at you. Cocks its head at an odd angle, rising up to its full height. Even hunched over, this creature is much taller than it first seemed. Please don't eat me. He looks down at its hands as it flexes each taloned finger. It'll make such a pretty addition. Before you can... Yep. The creature is upon you with a lightning speed, currently tearing its prey into your flesh. Uh-huh. Well... Okay. Oh man. Well, at least it's not much to actually skip. I wonder if... I know I shouldn't, but I wonder if... I wonder if there's a walkthrough for it. I mean, I shouldn't, but, you know. This is what I usually do with games with multiple endings. I usually don't have the okay, so I think I just need to pass through chapter 1. Wait, why? So we went Eve, Rich into... Wait, there's another thing in that alcove. It's not what it was. North? Bones? Got a knife. Oh, I didn't even look at this, did I? Searching through the remains to disturb one of the human skulls which rolls off the stone slab and clatters to the floor. Find a scrap of paper. Each parchment is faded and covered in drops of long dried blood. It reads, "This awful place. What have I done? What have I become? Please forgive me." Yeah. Rubble. Is it still the same? Yeah. Is it still locked? Yeah. Bound. It is bound. Okay, I want to try I want to take your shiny. Leaves to the south. You unlock the door and creep into the large closet, which appears to be home to many strange vials and instruments of some dark alchemy. You rummage around the detritus and find a small wooden bowl. Do I get the bowl? Yeah, I did it. I did get the bowl. Oh wait. Southeast? Southern... Was this? Yeah. Oh wait, no. West. Oh no. Wait. Oh! Wait. West. Door. North. No. West. And then west. Okay. Western passage. Reddish substance. I have a bowl. What is this stuff? Your stomach growls. I want to try. I know I shouldn't, but I want to. Take a sip of the unknown. It tastes like syrupy sweet heaven. Oh. No. I'm pretty sure that's a very additive substance. So east. East. North. West. Okay. Ornate door. Stairway. Bird creature. Yes, the sweetness. The convulsions subside. Give it another sip. More violent than before. What happens? The creature looks pale and sickly now, then stops moving. See, it's a good thing I didn't eat it all. Ooh. Another key, larger than the first. Oh man, can I save here? I don't want to do all that again. It's locked. You place the key in the lock, it fits. Oh, enter the door. Step through the doorway, enter into a sprawling cavern. The door slams shut behind you and disappears. The floor drops off in a sharp cliff up ahead, though you can't yet see what lies beyond. Dim reddish glow illuminates the cavern walls beyond the precipice. You also hear a roiling gurgle and bubbling sound echoing from the path ahead. Approach the edge. As you creep closer to the edge, a thunderous howl reverberates through the cavern. You look down at the sickening mass writhing below. The cave floor on the ground below is almost entirely covered in a mixture of slime and thick, ropey strands of muscus. I forgot how to say this word. Muscus. Mucus? Isn't it mucus? What? A giant worm-like beast is perched on the far side of the cavern, a belching blast of a sweet-smelling red substance from a putrid orifice. The vile liquid flows outward from its pulsating frame and pools to the opposite end of the cavern. You watch it slowly drain to a hole in the wall, traveling to the deeper reaches of the underground realm. A muscle involuntarily constricts in your stomach and you feel a sudden powerful thirst. Yeah. Another howl from the beast echoes through the caverns, partially blocking the path ahead. Climb down to investigate or look around the upper cavern. Your eyes scan the nooks and crannies of the upper cavern. The beast howls again, shaking the cavern walls. It knocks loose a few fist-sized stones along the wall. You also notice a narrow ledge you didn't see before. The beast creep around the side of the cavern, but you can't see where it leads. Picking up a stone, you consider your option. Hurl the stone at the beast. Try to slink across the narrow ledge. Climb down. The ledge is barely wide enough to get a footing on, but you manage to creep out into the upper cavern and grip the wall tightly. Inch by inch, you move your way across the gap. When you finally risk a glance at the ground far below, you realize that you're right above the worm beast. Which is when the fragile... Oh, man. I died. Hold on. I remember the rusted knife tucked away in your belt. The blade handle hits your grasp, pulling it with all your strength. You plunge the jagged blade into the creature's stomach wall. Ichor spills over you and the world tremors with violent force. You frantically stab again at the darkness and the blade cuts deeper. Again, and again. Just as your strength begins to fail, you see a crack of light and push towards it, slicing with your last will to survive. Precious air! It comes in big gulps, birthed in a membrane of blood and slime. You emerge from the worm's innards, very much alive. The giant worm, however, is lying still in a growing pool of its own fluids. Foul. You wipe off as much as you can and make haste to the stairwell beyond. As you descend, the rough-hewn cave passage gives way to silent arches and chiseled corridors that draw you deeper into the well-lit chamber ahead. Torches illuminate the entire length of this decadently adorned hall. Series of gallery paintings are hung along the north wall, while a towering statue stands watch over the far eastern wall. I wanted to look. Okay. You approach a large stone statue and take note of its peculiar design. It appears to be a man clutching his own spilt entrails. The figure also has 3 eyes in its head, each staring blankly into another. Okay. The silent library. Let's look at all the paintings before we decide to touch anything. Darkness of night. 4 walls. Huh? What? Oh no. In an empty space. You awaken in a cramped, sterile room. The walls are bleached unnaturally white and they glow faintly, illuminated by you can barely move. Turn around in place. The white space is pressing in all around you. Make it stop, please. Breathe. No breath. Move. Only stasis. Emptiness outside. Emptiness within. Just 4 walls. 4 walls. Oh no, do I have to... Is there an end to this? Is there an end to this? So, 3 walls? 2 walls? 1 wall? These walls. Walls. The silence is deafening. Break the silence. Until your hands are blistered and raw, as you slump against the wall, exhausted, your blood drips from your hands to the floor. It pools by your feet, seeping into previously invisible cracks in the bleached surface. It just reveals an inscription. It reads, Chapter 4, The Canvas of the Mind. Look around. The blood seeps away into the floor itself and vanishes. Looking up, something is different. Are your eyes playing tricks on you? Because the room has grown slightly larger. 1 room, 4 walls. North, east, west, south. South? Tiny holes dotting its entire surface. They are almost invisible until your peep is close enough. Small puffs of air sleep out from the pores every few seconds. Is the wall breathing? Couldn't be. It's just a wall. East? Firm, solid, impenetrable. Coming from beneath, tiny pinpricks of sound clattering away, but the wall remains there and moving. Slightly damp. It's that thunder you hear rumbling in the distance as you feel the approaching storm, except you're pressed against the wall. Just a wall, nothing more. The surface is smooth and cool to the touch. Pressing your ear to the wall, you hold your breath and listen carefully. The pulse beats loud in the white silence, but it seems there's nothing here, just a blank and yielding wall. How long have you been in this place? Hours? Days? Scouring the same 4 walls over and over again. A spirit who taunts you, so beautiful, so hateful. Just a wall, nonetheless. Faint footprints deep inside. Its windows are clouded with dust, wood rotting with the passage of time. Huh. Swaying and rocking. So close to it, almost can't think or breathe or slumber. Has it been years instead? Perhaps decades. Your flesh feels tighter, more brittle. There must be a way out of here. Find an escape. Is it coming from the wall? Round and sharp and boxed inside. Forget this rhyme, you won't survive. Oh no, I forgot it already! Strange thing for a wall to say. Shoot, I should have. Indeed, sprawled out on the floor seems a safer place to be than pressed up against the turbulent wind wall. Air grows hot and oppressive. Comes a booming voice. Liars, all liars, don't listen to the fools. Such nonsense that's spewed. One sharp, then another sharp, then another makes 3. All good for cutting and escape plan for ye. Swimming in its emptiness. Reverse the order of the northern border, lest you. It's a puzzle, but I can't really think right now. I don't want to think about a puzzle. And the world changes around you. Square it outside, sharp inside, circle the center. You'll stay alive. Wait, an opening appears on the west wall. Ah. Oh man. On the floor in the center, small thick-handled paintbrush. Examine the paintbrush. It's soft to the touch. Some kind of bone. Strange runic symbols in primitive shape. A circle, a large square, a small square, and a V, familiar and yet alien. The base of the brush. There is the blade. Takes hold of your mind. It's time to paint. I forgot. Shoot. I think it was round, wasn't it? Round. And then sharp inside. Round. Then sharp. Then squared inside. Ew. How much paint did I use? To the unknown. Continue pushing forward? I don't think you should rest if you're caught in a blizzard. The walls, hallway, and floor has disappeared. All bearings are lost. Her eyelashes are frozen, teeth chattering. One last push, she forces herself to keep moving forward. Anywhere, another step, 2 more, 3, 4, and then you notice a brilliant glow in the distance, cutting through the whiteout. You will yourself towards it. With every step closer, an inkling of warmth unfurls inside you. It's subtle at first, but it grows and grows and grows until you find yourself grasping, clawing your way towards the light, pushing ever onward. Soon your feet are walking on soft grass. The dampness in your bones is replaced by the kiss of sunlight. A lone purple flower sits in the center of grass clearing, surrounded by the snowy valley. It looks so peaceful, so serene. Find yourself on your knees in front of the flower. Will you pick it? Will you inhale its aroma? Will you give into your burning head? I think I should inhale any flowers. What is this? You feel? Oh, I did. I took the right one. It's ripped and destroyed. I think painting 1 is this one. Let's go to the silent library. The moment your finger makes contact with each paint, the room spins into a blur. Knots coil in your stomach as the body is wrenched into the air. When the world stops spinning and you regain your senses, you find yourself in a study brimming with books. A warm glow emanates from the crackling fire. You're tempted to recline one of the fine leather chairs, positioned near stacks of books in this well-stocked study. A piece of singed parchment rests on a small table by the fire. The only exit is the door to the north. Maybe not now. If I have to select, it reads Chapter 2, Text of Damnation. So I was here, and then I was here. It's so weird. Now let's look at the books. The sting of passion, the creeping doom, nothing left to give. The sting of passion. It describes the exploit of a lustful empress whose thirst runs deeper than mere carnal pleasures of the flesh. You become engrossed in a particular passage. Every third moon, Lady Valentine issued a call throughout the kingdom seeking suitors to satiate her particular desires. So powerful was her allure, her dark majesty, that dozens of able-bodied men and women would flock to the gates of her spy and bear themselves, without shame or hesitation, for her meticulous scrutiny. The most pleasing of whom were selected and granted entrance to her palace, where they were stripped, washed, and anointed in preparation. In small groups, the devotees would be led to the emperor's private chambers, which would echo with screams of passion for hours on end. Without fail, they proved eager, attentive lovers, their body pressed against the empress en masse, in writhing ecstasy, tangled and thralled their fatal pleasures. For when each participant reached the height of passion, their beloved empress would caress them lovingly as she produced a sharp blade and drove it deep inside them, lapping up their crimson essence and running her fingers through their gaping wound as the life spilled forth from them. Despite the glimpse of the impending fate, the evening's proceedings continued, so one after another, each devotee eagerly succumbed to the Empress' unflinching need, and the final breath rattled free from the last pair of lips. All that remained was the Empress, cloaked in her entrails and flushed with the gleaming power none could resist. Close the book. Yes, I like that book more. The Creeping Doom is a handwritten series of diary entries penned by a lone explorer who finds something amiss in the deep forests. Okay. Wait. Day 12. My trek through the Azure Forest has been far from uneventful. Today, the East River current caught me in crossing, and it was a full 15 minutes later that I managed to snag a passing branch downstream and hoist myself to the riverbank, gripping hat to toe. I write this entry, I'm sure, to the great amusement of my nearby woodland critters in my birthday suit, while my clothes is dry by the fire. I do hope they hurry up and get on with it soon. This log is chafing my backside. Not a great end to an otherwise productive day. Day 13. Today's shortcut through the swamps has unexpectedly unpleasant what a reeky bog. But I believe it will be worth the effort should it shave a few days hike off my path to the base of Mount Grapen. I hope to begin my ascent as soon as possible. Fortunately, Mother Nature has a warped sense of humor. I've been beaten all to hell by mammoth-sized mosquitoes, and I seem to be developing some sort of aggressive rash on my posterior. Perhaps I caught a touch of the poison oak after yesterday's watery shenanigans. Lovely. Day 14. Was starting to feel a bit sore down there. Now the way I dug out my shaving mirror to have a look at my aching bum, and what would you know, it's covered in red welts. Looks like some kind of nasty bites of some sort. Itchy bots it's too. Day 16, I must have gotten a little turnaround after my swamp excursion because I don't appear to be anywhere near the proper base of the mountain. The forest is thicker around these spots too, which makes it hard to get my bearings. Also, last night I woke to start when I felt something crawling on me. Gave me the heebie-jeebies, but after I bolted up and pranced around like a fool, I couldn't find anything there. Curious. Day 17. Finally found my way to a nice grassy clearing, but tripped over something and twisted my ankle. When I went to investigate, found the skeletal remains of some kind of deer-like creature. Gross. Decided to make my camp here anyway, because I'm sick of pine pitch and pokey branches. Some intrepid explorer I turned out to be. Whoa, what can I... Okay, there we go. Day 18. I'm beginning to think the cartographer was on some kind of psychedelic herb when he sketched this particular map. It feels like I'm going in circles. I also noticed something peculiar today, but I can't quite put my finger on it. The trees just looked a little funny. Maybe I'm getting delirious from eating nothing. I can't beans and squirrel meat. Maybe I'll sprout buck teeth and develop a taste for acorns. At least the welts in my ass are now healing up nicely. Day 21. Finally, I think I found my way back on track here. Things are looking up, eh? Damn it, those nasty bites have returned and they've spread. Hurts like hell now. This is no joke. Something is not right here. The sounds of the forest seems to have gotten louder too. I keep thinking I'm seeing things out of the corner of my eye, but when I turn, there's nothing there. Am I going batty? I think it's time to bag this trip and head back to civilization. Screw the mountain. I don't know where they're coming from, but they're all over me and they've changed. They're like big bulbous pimples or something. Awful. Awful, awful. I need to get to a medic. I need out of here. I don't know where they're coming from, but they're everywhere. I've been retching blood, have a fever. I don't think I'm going to make it. One of the damn things popped open on my arm and something crawled out. God help me, they're all over. I don't know what's happened. That's the last entry. Close the book. Yay, more books to read. Nothing left to give. Doesn't seem like a good book, I'm just saying. I didn't even read the description, my bad. Like, I'm sure the stream didn't catch it either. Diana knew her injuries would slow them down. The growing pain in her side was nearly too much to bear. Without food or water, they had little chance to make it back to shelter and weather the storm in this weakened state. They had been wandering for days, unable to regain their bearings in the Tumbra waste. tundra, sorry. The howling winds kissed their frostbitten cheeks as blinding snow threatened to engulf them in its icy embrace for eternity. It was the numbness creeping into their extremities, slowly at first and with a quickening finality that most alarmed them. Yet the couple pushed onward in spite of inevitable grasping for a slip at hope. Jamin knew Diana's strength, her sleeping health. Her will to continue on was fading fast, his own was faltering too. As the last remnants of daylight seeped away into the wintry void, they were lost. Weary from exhaustion, the couple found a lean-to amidst a copse of barren trees and collapsed in the snow. They huddled together to try to eke out every bit of warmth from their bodies. Jamin built a small fire using the last of his tinder. It was a struggle, but they needed to eat. Delirious with hunger and weak from her injuries, Diana's vision slipped in and out of focus. She remembered Jamin mentioning food, but they were all out of anything oh no, this is gonna be a cannibal thing. It had been so long since she had a nice warm meal. Hunger gnawed at the hazy edges of her consciousness. They could just shuffle off into the darkness, or was it a hallucination? A pop of the fire woke Diana from her feverish slumber. The smell of cooking meat set her stomach aflutter. "I can't believe it, but I caught us a rabbit," he said in response to her sudden stirring. "It's almost ready." Too weak and groggy to move, Diana says like, "Oh, pretty sure Jamin cut something and then, serve it to her because, he can do that, It's so good. Jamin winced a smile just as a blast of Arctic wind rattled the fire. "Eat up, this is all for you. You need your strength. I'll be fine." He refused to eat despite her weak protests. "I love you," he whispered and fed her another portion. That night, Diana slept with a deep peace, a serenity she hadn't recalled in weeks. By morning, the storm had cleared, leaving a blue sky and sun-drenched brightness in the wake of a tumultuous night. When Diana opened her eyes, she saw smoke from the Sultan campfires not far off in the distance. "Look, we're not far, we're going to make it." No reply. She summoned the strength to sit upright and look around. Jamin was popped up on the opposite side of the campfire. His eyes were open, but he wouldn't respond. "Jamin?" Once as she rose and stepped towards him, she saw the knife in the snow, and the pallid of crimson splayed out around Jamin, who lay pale, motionless, gazing unblinking towards the bright, sunny sky. No. Nissa turned his pant leg. Jamin's leg missing. That's what I thought. Lighted his door to the north. Well, man, I want to read more books. All the warmth and splendor of the cozy study vanishes as you find yourself in a sprawling library choked with stacks of old tomes and thick layer of dust. Time has been less than kind to this ancient repository. The air in this dilapidated library vibrates with a foreboding energy. Silent words whisper forth from the pages, calling to you. Piles of old books are stacked across a large desk on the north wall. Dusty bookshelves buckling under the weight of vast knowledge rest against the west wall and the east wall. North wall! The heavy desk is adorned with carvings of demonic entities and runic symbols. Piles of thick stones are littered across its aging surface, which also bears several deep claw marks tracing a path off the edge to one side. Find a large door with a locked keyhole. Fanged human skull carving. Okay, I need to find a key. Ooh, yes! Woo! Praise to the cosmic serpent divine. The words are scratched on the page, penned in dark crimson ink. Entwined in your veins, dark father, I am a riddle unsolved, a crucible of burnt offerings. Let my smoke rise to the heavens and seep into the deep valleys below. Breathe me in eternally. Let my blood be your blood. I should say this out loud. I don't want to accidentally summon the demon serpent. Tools of magic. In the pursuit of ancient magic, one cannot properly control the powerful forces at work beyond the veil without the correct instruments, such as the need for appropriate tools to harness and conduct the elements during the rituals of magic. A summoner's tool. The bell is rung to break the silence between the physical plane and the immaterial realm, opening the door for its entities to step through. A theme. This ritual knife is used to direct energies to your bidding, though it also doubles as a tool for bloodletting when the need arises. Beacon of light. Well, great purifier. It's used in consecration and drawing magical circles or symbols. Used in binding rituals. Robe is alternately a useful tool for holding forces at bay or unlocking the doors to a deeper conscious. It's like the book to read, Mechanics of the Visible World. The unseen world is home to many secrets, some caused by forces of wayward energy and some made by men. It's a combination of the two that can yield the most interesting results. Imbuing simple mechanical devices with arcane energy allows you to control their effect and manipulate them through invisible triggers, like a word, a sound, a command, or even interaction between remote mechanical objects linked by pure energy. Using magic to manipulate such artifacts is no simple task. Tremendous will and discipline are required to channel arcane forces into a physical object in such a way that it will retain the spiritual charge. The ritual can take days to perform correctly, but once complete, it will produce a powerful artifact that can be shaped to the user's will, providing protection, concealment, practical innovation. Well, I've read everything. West. Whoa! Yay, more books! I'm not gonna read out loud everything. I think I'm just gonna fast read. Unless it's a story. I like stories. Nah, I like reading. The Great One, the Divine Serpent, is known by many names and different forms, yet all visages and incarnations are but facets of a gleaming crystal, the many faces of the one true form. It is wise for any who seek to be touched by the cosmic might to know intimately of its shapes and aspects. Abrax, A-B-R-A-X. The gatekeeper, the traveler, the dweller of the void. It is said when the planar sphere collide, the 13th gate will open between worlds. This is the kingdom of Abrax. Oh, there's more. No, okay. I tried, okay. It can go on for longer. I just realized. Man, there's no settings at all. I didn't realize it can go bigger. Okay, I just made this way bigger than it is. Let me just. Yeah, basically there's TH at the end there, but you can't see. My screen doesn't go that big. Vitality that may fully consume the unwary. Zirasu. Known by other names, the seducer, keeper of secrets, the forgotten fire. Beyond the sixth gate lies the domain of Zirasul, in a burning plain awash in a sea of souls, churning endlessly in turbulent motion. The suspect will appear in a form it believes will speak to your inner heart. Beware its captivating pool, lest you consumed by the fire. Orthalm. Known by other names, the corrupter, abominate sun, collector of elements. When your heart is weaker than your mind, you become susceptible. It is here, to the 11th gate, where you will find the cursed domain of Orthalm. Eager to bestow the wishes of the one who summoned it, the suspect may seek something in return. Known by other names, the destroyer, eater of souls, the great ender. The howls of suffering reach a crescendo. The third gate will appear, and Bathras will make itself known. Cruelty and suffering are the poetry of this malevolent aspect, though it may err on the side of benevolence should it be appeased. Known by other names, transmuter, shapeshifter, adapter, puzzle keeper. The realm of Kilal, lies between the second and eighth gates, which merge into a single doorway, opening the path to its obfuscated domain. Do not be surprised by deceit from this aspect, just known for dooming someone as incapable of solving arcane conundrums. Wow. Yeah, I don't like let me just find that again. I don't need that bag. There we go. Okay. Read this book. Clearing all thought is necessary to begin layering your protective mental state. Yeah, I was even planning on doing a face stream today, but yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. I mean, I feel a little bit better than I did at the beginning of the stream, or today at all. Yeah, I think I just needed to be alone for a bit, but like talking and alone, not talking and alone, you know. It's possible to weaken the psyche through exhaustion, become susceptible to attack. Oh man. Finish the book, okay. Light, dark, labyrinth, truth, twin. Oh, I'm pretty sure I don't remember all that. Books. So many words sometime long ago. Knowledge and arcane power collects across the pages of dark text. The loss of the stacked. Oh. Okay. I'm playing a horror game, by the way. And it would be nice if I'm not alone. Haha. Drop a hi in the chat or something. Opening dimensional arrays within the spirit realms can be rife as consequence, disrupting the balance and juxtaposing realities into a greater manner. It's perilous to both the conjurer and the greater continuum beyond. Oh my god, these are not fun to read. This is lore. Clever, it appears this book is entirely blank inside. We flip through the pages anyway. Halfway through the book, you find a secret compartment hollowed out in the pages. Inside the secret hideaway, you find a small key carved out of a human fingerbone. Okay, I've read everything. Oh wow. I guess that doesn't change anything. Wait, then where do I go? Desk? Use the bone key? Oh yeah, I forgot there was a thing that needed a key. You place the bone key into the lock and turn it until you hear a click. This call carving springs to life and bites down on the fragile bone key, snapping it off in the lock permanently. The desk drawer is unlocked. Examine its contents. Inside, you find a small silver bell and a bag of salt. There's a strange marking inside one of the drawers. Carved into the wood of the desk drawer, you find an ancient symbol that exits an electric current that races the hair in your arm as your hand draws near. As your fingers touch the ancient notches in the wood, a faint tingle races through your veins. You hear a strange click from the western wall of the library, then the feeling passes. Wait, what? Well, was it this one then? No, it's not. Which one? Oh, I think it's the other one. Back. It's not this one. Wait. Oh wait. I took the key. Was it not this one? It's tombs. That was one of these. Okay. Bell. I can't. I need a knife. And some candles. And rope. Oh! Small panel is open in the wall above the fireplace, revealing a button. The end is dilapidated library. Wait. No! Did I messed it up? Door to the north. Desk. Okay. What if I check back on the... Oh! Smell of decay wafts from below as you descend the staircase. A crisscrossing network of long stretch marks are clawed along the descending passages. You hear something creep. Can I do anything else? Can I do anything else? It doesn't seem to be... Oh. Where was the guide? There we go. I didn't look at the guide, not really. Oh, he said... Okay, so the guide says, don't worry about dying, because it's impossible to lose. So, we'll probably fine. Man. Well, it looks like we're not really pretty good at dodging. Or just this thing is just not good at attacking. Oh, never mind. We have slain the crawlman. Feel invigorated. Upwards to the west and downwards to the east. So up or down? East. A faint whisper echoes from down the stairs to the north. Okay, so here the trail of scratch marks continues around the corner down to the south. South. The atmosphere grows heavier as you round the corner and continues down the stairwell. With each step further, the staircase feels a little colder. The hand on the back of your neck perks up. Stairs go down to the west and upwards to the north. It's immediately clear that this room has borne witness to many awful happenings. You can feel a dark, powerful residual energy lingering throughout this chamber. Singe marks on the stone walls and floor weave an unspoken chronicle of ancient ritual sacrifice and otherworldly encounters. The side walls of this grim ritual chambers are lined with narrow cabinets. There's a large altar along the south wall. Stairs in the northeast corner lead upwards. Cabinets. Once well stocked, these old cabinets are now mostly littered with old dusty herbs and a vast assortment of bottled ingredients. Ooh! I found candles and a tiny key. It's always good when you find a key. Push the altar. Oh! I need to come back here. Okay. Let's go north then. Give. Return upwards to the south. Wait. Hold on. This is downstairs. I don't understand this. Okay. The moment your foot crosses the threshold, the whispers stop. At the far end of the room, there's a glass display case. Looking through the protective glass and closing the top of the case, you see a book inside. It's bound in unusual blood-red leather and inscribed with the image of a demon in its cover. There appears to be a compartment. Back. Let's look at the demon. Use a tiny key on the display. Ah, what is that? The compartment flips open to reveal a sharp ritual dagger resting next to a stone siphon that drains deeper. Gaping demon. Oh, okay. It's just a bowl. So the words give. Oh, I don't have to give it. Yes. Wait, I don't have anything else? Give? Which one? Okay, maybe it doesn't matter. Wait. Oh, you can read the book. I need some water. To call forth a Brax, perform the ritual sequence. First right, set the candles in a circular arrangement. Second right, using salt, draw the light symbol. Third right, ring the bell once. Blood the dark in another. How do I know which one to invoke? Like, I know I should have probably paid more attention there, but I'm not sure which one to invoke. So, I'm sorry. Did I just... Something is like really burning my throat here. Oh, sorry. Do you think it's number 5? Maybe it's number 5. Oh, I think both goes downwards, is it? Oh, wait. Okay, I really don't know which one, and I really don't want to play through from the first one again, so I'm just gonna look up the walkthrough, because I really don't want, because it seems like this is the last one. So I'm sorry, but I'm gonna cheat here. So I should arrange them in a cross. Which symbol will you draw? The labyrinth symbol? Wait. Symbol 4. Yeah, this one. Pour salt and the symbol of labyrinth. 3 times. Yay, I was right. Stirs the darkness around you. The ritual now commences an offering. Okay, they say it's spit, so which passage? So I think it's I'm ready to solve, because I think it says it wants Kilal. It doesn't look good. Oh man. A portal opens and spit forth Kilal, whose barbed proboscis and larval frame twitches as it addresses you. Prepare your mind, summoner. Summoner is passage from here. I seek to harvest your intellect, a fair trade perhaps, though I do not wish to be disappointed. Oh, but I am wondering what happens if we summoned any other. What's the 4th symbol entry in the Codex of Symbols? Wow. Truth. Ah, your intellect is most satisfying, most fulfilling. You have served me well, summoner, and for that I will let you pass. Altar splits in half. A dark, malevolent energy spews forth from the cracked altar. You're momentarily blinded by the brilliant flash of light. When you regain your sight, you find yourself back in the gallery. Torches illuminate it. Oh, did I finish the entire chapter? I think I did. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, I was just looking at chapter 3's, and it's not a lot. Torn and smashed. Look at painting 2. The darkness of night. Don't like that. Reach out to touch the canvas. And the moment your finger makes contact, a creeping darkness clouds the edges of your vision. Fades to blackness as vertigo strikes you. When the world stops spinning and you gain your senses, you find yourself in a dark and shadowy forest. Oh my gosh! It just went dark. Oh, I did not realize that okay, let me see. Psycho mouse, as you call it. Okay, there we go. Okay. Eyes adjust to the moonlight. It's quiet, save for the drone of thousands of crickets rubbing their tiny wings en masse in the distance. There's a large, dark shape jutting out of the grass nearby, based to a headstone. You approach the old grave and pull off the moss from its crumbling face. It's difficult to read the inscription in this light, but with a little eye strain we are able to make it out. It reads, Chapter 3. The things I watch from the darkness. Doesn't sound good. Not far behind you, you hear the snap of a twig and the rustling of bushes. You're in a small clearing in the forest, an entry point and exit, a place and time. You notice something new, a torn piece of parchment, as if it was ripped from an old book, lying on the ground. Pick up the torn paper and find peculiar text, scrawled hastily in faintly glowing yellow ink. What is it that emerges from the brush? Does it examine from the tribute? It does. Oh, it does. Small clearing in the forest, an entry point and exit. The path continues to the north. Whispers. Are they coming from the darkness of your own listless mind? Shadows bend and sway in the moonlight. The wooded path winds deeper into the forest ahead. You pause for a moment, considering whether the shadows are just shadows or are they something else. They're definitely not just shadows. I'm gonna say they are shadows. Shadows are now moving along seems like the best course of action. You still your nerves and proceed. The crickets continue their steady chant to the stars. Follow the path to the north, follow the path to the south. As you walk further up to the path, the breeze whips up the cool night air. Blows a small fluttering object into the view, which catches onto the low branch of a nearby pine. You approach the tree and find the object is another scrap of paper. You pluck the note from the tree branch and fold it and read, "Proceeds without hesitation." An interesting specimen. Okay. Northeast and to the south. South would be going back, so northeast. The wooded trail opens into a small clearing centered inside the circular copse of trees. You find a large tree stump. Oh, sorry. And something resting on it. There's a path that descends down to a rocky slope to the west. Path leading forest to the east. Let's see. West, right? East. South will be going back, so a large tree stump. Arranged neatly on the tree stump is a small half-eaten plate of berries and a goblet partially filled with... Ugh. No, we don't eat anything. We don't eat or drink anything until we know what it is. So we're gonna come back to here. I'm pretty sure it has something to do. So let's go to the west. Carefully you navigate your way down the rocky winding path. You're standing outside an earthen cave. There's a note on the ground. You read the torn scrap, dismiss the sudden invitation. So be it. Oh. Standing outside an earthen cave. Crawling inside the dank earthen cave, you find a rotting corpse of a recently deceased man. His flesh has been completely eaten away. I guess there's nothing there. Let's just go east. The crickets have stopped chirping. Path to the west, path to the east. East? Oh wait, we can't go in? Small trickle of blood wends its way down your arm. You don't remember catching a sharp branch or getting caught. South. The path narrows and leads down a slight hill. You see another note caught on a root jutting out from the trail. It bleeds. Such succulence we cannot resist any longer. We must cure it up with the flesh. Doesn't sound good if I go down, but I'm gonna go down. The narrow path opens into a larger clearing. Another note. This time it's skewered onto the antlers of a lone deer's skull, sitting not far from the clearing entrance. This note is covering what appears to be fresh blood. It reads, "It will gaze into our eyes. It will look upon us so it might know of our true nature." I feel like I have to avert my eyes. So... Oh man, I'm just gonna avert my eyes. And you quickly squeeze your eyeballs slightly shut. The sounds of rustling grass and snapping branches grows louder. Small the mysterious entities come pouring forth from the woods. You hear their labored breathing and feel their presence as they slither and lumber closer and closer. The foul breath wafts over you as an unknown touch coils around your wrist. Razor sharp but curiously gentle claws paw at your flesh, leaving slight stinging trails that tickle and burn as they rake across your body. More coils wrap around your limbs. You can feel their tension pulse ever so slightly in anticipation. A wet tendril licks the outside of your eyelids, tempting and teasing them to open. There's a restrained urgency to the proceedings, as if they're waiting for something. And then minutes pass and you don't give in. The creatures cry out, howling white, hot fury. The unholy sound rises to a deafening crescendo. Then it stops. The creatures are gone. You open your eyes. Ow, my eyes! Oh my god. Okay, let's look. We're back. We finished that chapter. Let's continue then. You watch as the third eye opens on the statue, stone that encased it crumbles away to reveal actual flesh. The disemboweled being stumbles forward, attempting to shovel its own innards back inside its decimated torso. It fails and fumbles to the floor, shattering in a spray of liquid squins and rotten meat. Nothing. Can't you say liquid? Nothing left remains of the foul doomed creature, but the path forward is now clear. As you proceed into a narrow hallway, the entrance crumbles behind you, bulking you in. There's nowhere to go but forward. You're around the corner into an open room with a stone obelisk in the center. As you gaze upon its surface, The stone resonates as a blinding flash of crimson light envelops the chamber. Feel the pain inside you has changed. Sickness eating you from within is gone. You feel reborn anew. Something else has crept into that void. Something wicked. Something dark and malevolent. Gnawing at you with a different kind of hunger. Serpentine desires. Needs of the flesh. Cries out for escape. Strain your mind, force it back down, deep within, but unsure of how long you can keep it under control. It's a whole way to the north and a whole way to the south. Well, can't go back. The hallway is filled with a bright light emanating from the chamber ahead. Can't go back. Oh man. Oh man, so there's two endings, either one. I don't know what I should do. I don't know. What do I do? It's home. You're relieved to see a familiar setting and leave the horse you've encountered behind. Something feels off. It's quiet. It's not until you step. Oh, it's me. There are your eyes, your face, your body. It's you, but it can't be. You're here. It's happening. And a dazed step of your own stiffened corpse make your way through the living room. Ah, jeez. The hunger washes over you like a viral current. You no longer have control. It's time to feed. Fairly ultra horrible ending. Okay, let's see. What's the gallery hub? The corridors, chamber ahead. Oh, this is the gallery hub. Okay. No, do I have to do? I don't want to do this all over again. Entering the portal gets you the maximum horrible ending. Moving away gets you the slightly less awful ending, and I have to do it all over again to see the other one. Oh, that's horrible. Okay. You know what? Let's see if I can find one on YouTube of a slightly less horrible ending. So this book is a dungeon. This is a good game. It's short, but I mean, I definitely buy it at the right price, like, which is very, very cheap. And yeah, I like it. Slightly less horrible ending. I don't think there's a lot of I don't think there's a lot of endings there. Let's see. Okay, I think this person, let's just stop for a bit and see. Okay, I think
Fun with portals. Yeah.
okay, so let's see. If you guys want, this will be the video that I'm watching. So okay, I want to show it, but Okay, I'm just gonna read it for you. Is this open again? Okay. The corrupting hunger within is strong, but your will is greater. As much as you wish to return home, you realize the dire consequences and doomed fates awaiting the innocents on the other side of the portal should you cross the threshold. Resigned to your fate, you sit down to watch the human world ebb and flow from within the confines of your grim prison for eternity. Congrats, you've achieved a slightly less awful ending. Play again and test your feet. Okay, that's it. I wasn't going to like replay the whole thing just to find, a slightly that few passage of text. Okay, it's not worth it. It's not worth it at all. Okay, I'm not gonna do it. So that's it. I'm gonna play one more because I did download one more. This either Resident Hotel or Beckett, probably in 5 more minutes I'll come back. So this has been fun. Yeah, it's not bad. I feel a little bit better now. So yeah, man, it's strange what games can do for you, isn't it? I feel like it has a more prolonged feeling effect on me rather than just watching shows or something. Well, that was fun. And I've been streaming for a while now. I will come back probably, I'm not sure, with another. So yeah, this was nice. So I thank you so much for watching. I'll upload this for on my YouTube channel, just because probably won't cut any of it. So yeah, that'll be fun. An hour and 40 minutes of content. Okay, bye.